Hey everybody, Mr. G here, and I am excited to do the 12 days of literacy with you. So, today is day 2, and I'm going to be reading to you one of my new favorite Christmas books. This book is called Santa Retires. Let's take a look. Just because I wear a red suit and make toys, everyone thinks I'm jolly. Oh, I'm happy when I'm making toys, but when I have to deliver them, forget it. Sacks are getting bigger. Chimneys are getting smaller. And you never know what the weather will throw at you. Then, one day after Christmas, Mrs. Claus showed me something we got in the mail. We liked what we saw. We packed our bags, put the elves in charge, and kissed the reindeer goodbye. Mrs. Claus and I went to the airport, and we waited in line. We didn't want anyone to recognize us. I thought we looked pretty cool. It was hot and sunny when we arrived at Mistletoe Island. I was feeling better already. Mr. Tinsel showed us around the place. He said I reminded him of someone, but he couldn't remember who. I couldn't wait to hit the pool. It had been a long time since I had been in a swimming pool. It had been a long time since I had done a cannonball. I needed to lose weight. So we started playing tennis. Mrs. Claus was really good. We did lots of yoga. We went for long walks on the beach. I even took dance lessons. We were eating well and getting in shape. This was the life. Mrs. Claus and I talked about making Mistletoe Island our new home. Then the reindeer showed up. They wanted to party, but I had a better idea. I took them surfing. Rudolph could really hang 10, but we had to rescue Blitzen. Mrs. Claus served up a healthy meal. It was the perfect time to retire, to tell the reindeer I was going to retire. They didn't take the news very well. The reindeer sadly went back to the North Pole. Mrs. Claus and I went back to swimming, surfing, and yoga. But things just weren't the same. I missed my team. I tried taking a cooking class, but I wasn't very good at making a souffle. I wasn't very good at tennis either. I was good at making toys, and I just wasn't jolly anymore. That's when I picked up a newspaper. Things weren't looking good up at the North Pole. Santa retires. Elves not getting the job done. Mrs. Claus and I headed straight to the airport. When we returned to the North Pole, we found that the reindeer wouldn't eat. Toys were missing parts or had too many parts. And the sleigh had become home to a family of polar bears. Mrs. Claus and I rolled up our sleeves and got to work. By Christmas Eve, the reindeer were ready. So were the toys in the sleigh. It was a beautiful sight. I was feeling jolly again. I've decided not to retire just yet, but we did decide to take a vacation every year. Mistletoe Island, here we come. Thank you for listening to the story with me. I want to go back and show you a page because it has our code word on it that you're going to need for the contest to get your prizes when you add up enough of the code words. The code word for this story is surfing. Surfing is the sport of riding the surf or waves, especially on a surfboard. So there's your code word. It is surfing. Thanks so much for watching the video, and I hope you have a great holiday season. Bye. Hey everybody, Mr. G here. Now that we've heard our story and gotten our code word, we're going to take a look at a special craft idea based on the book that we can also do. So let's go back to the book for a second, Santa Retires, and then I'll show you what our craft is going to be today. So here we are back at the book. Now, in this part of the book, Santa has already decided that he and Mrs. Claus are going to live on Mistletoe Island, and they've already had the reindeer over for dinner to tell them. The reindeer did not take it very well. Well, in this page, it says the reindeer went back to the North Pole, while Santa and Mrs. Claus went back to all the things they could do on the island. But if you look up here in the left-hand corner in the top, you'll see that the reindeer have actually started to send Santa Christmas or send him postcards about how much they miss him. So our craft today is we're going to make some Christmas or holiday themed postcards for maybe some of the people you miss, some of the people that you really haven't been able to see recently. Some people you'd like to see at the holidays, but for some reason or another you can't. Maybe they live far away, or maybe you're social distancing and just trying to stay safe and keep them safe. Well, sending them a postcard in the mail is a great way to help them feel and remember that you really care about them. So let's take a look at our craft, and then you can get started making them. Okay, let's get started making our Christmas craft. Now I'm going to use this piece of paper to show you everything that you're going to need to make it. Let's get started. Now for Christmas postcards or a holiday postcard, or maybe you just want to make a postcard that's going to tell people that you miss them. Well, let's take a look at what we've got. Here's some of the things that you're going to need to make your postcard. First of all, you're probably going to need some construction paper. I've got lots of different colors, and you can use any colors you want. You're also going to need a pair of scissors, a pencil, and probably a ruler. Now, once you finish drawing with your pencil and ruler, you may also want to color things in. You could use crayons, you could use colored pencils, or maybe even some markers. And when you go to cut things out with your scissors, you'll probably need a glue stick. And of course, we're going to need something to be the actual postcard. I took some cardstock, which is like a really stronger type of paper that they make greeting cards out of. And I cut it into little rectangles, like these two, so I could draw pictures on them. Or use the scissors to cut out construction paper. Here are some of the examples that I did. And you don't have to do yours just like this. This one, I used construction paper and a glue stick and my scissors. I cut out a basic Christmas tree shape and I made a star. I also cut out some packages with two different colors of construction paper, and then I glued them all together. And then you could write your message up top up here, or because it's a postcard, you could flip it over and write a longer sentence or letter on the back. I also used crayons and colored pencils to make these next ones. I did a snowy hillside at night. So we have the snow on the hills. I used my colored pencils and crayons to make trees. And then I actually, after I colored in the background black with, with the crayon, I left some of it white so it looked like snow. And then I actually used whiteout to make some of the bigger snowflakes. I also used crayons to make this, which hopefully you can see. It's a reindeer. Here are some antlers. Here's its eyes and its red nose. Can you tell which reindeer that is with that red nose? And it's kind of light, but it says Merry Christmas right here. I also drew colored ornaments on each of the antlers. And then, just as a simple one, I used my colored pencils to draw this string of Christmas lights, and I made sure to leave plenty of space to write messages, a short holiday message, and of course, as I said, I have a bunch of space on the back. Well, I am sure that you will come up with lots of great ideas for your Christmas pictures, probably even better than mine, and I can't wait to see what they are. Enjoy!